Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we've heard all kinds of excuses, a lot of distractions. We've seen many shiny objects to distract us from House Bill 790 and what it actually does. We heard all kinds of excuses why we shouldn't get out of the booze business. Some of those distractions have been labeled as healthcare costs, pension costs, violence, purchase power, increased crime, some really interesting buzzwords like cracker plants and refineries. But the underlying bill is about getting Pennsylvania out of the liquor business, a business that only 2 states in the country, Pennsylvania and Utah, have a complete monopoly. We've heard excuses like revenue loss. Mr. Speaker, this $2 billion industry we keep hearing about pays $0 in business taxes, 0, under the current system. Mr. Speaker, under House Bill 790, almost all of the revenue, almost all of that $2 billion will be generating business taxes. We talked about job loss. Mr. Speaker, there are 600 establishments in Pennsylvania that sell wine and spirits. This bill moves it to 2,600 establishments. We know there will be increased sales. It's inevitable. And the reason it's inevitable is because of the border bleed we've heard so much about. People going to other states for choice, convenience, lower prices, lots of reasons to buy wine and spirits. We know there will be increased sales because the current system is inadequate. The Liquor Control Board testified to the Appropriations Committee not too long ago that the system needs change to increase sales, to increase revenue. The minority party yesterday tried to pass an amendment because the system's inadequate. They wanted to raise convenience. They wanted to raise sales. They wanted to raise revenue because the system is inadequate. We even heard this morning in appropriations that we can't give the consumers what they want because of pension costs. 4,000 people won't be paying into the pension system. And this pension system is broke. I'm glad to know that the minority party admits that we have a pension crisis. I'm glad that the minority party wants to find ways to help solve the pension. The majority party is looking forward to having that debate, but that shouldn't stand in the way of giving consumers what they want. And let's look at the numbers. Today we've heard 4,000, 4,500 people. No, the true complement to the Liquor Control Board is 3,277 people. That's with 226 current vacancies. That's with 431 part-time employees that don't pay into the pension system already. This represents less than 2% of the over 100,000 people that are paying into the current pension system. Let's not stop in the way of getting consumers what they want because of 2% of the people that pay into the pension system. Let's get back to what Pennsylvanians want. Pennsylvania wants and deserves choice and convenience. Let's give it to them. Pennsylvanians want to have the General Assembly deliver for them, not special interest. Let's do it. Pennsylvanians want and deserve for us to make historic decisions for them. Let's do it. Mr. Speaker, this is long overdue. This has been vetted for a long time. I support the passage of House Bill 790 so we can give Pennsylvanians what they've want and demanded. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.